In a soap opera landscape built on dynasties, betrayals, long-lost children, and dramatic reinventions, General Hospital has always excelled at crafting families whose very names can stir trouble. Among them, few clans have risen from relative obscurity to full-blown, chaos-generating legend as quickly as the Westbournes. What started as the introduction of one scheming medical student has evolved into a twisted, tragic, and surprisingly heartfelt branch of the Cassadine-adjacent universe. Below is a deep dive into the Westbourne family, who they are, how they're connected, why they matter, and the actors who brought these complicated characters to life. The root of the Westbournes, Dr. Liesl Albrecht. At the very center of the Westbourne tree stands the unforgettable Dr. Liesl Albrecht, played with razor-edge charm by Kathleen Gaddy. When she first appeared, Liesl was almost purely villainous, a cold, clinical mastermind with a gift for psychological manipulation. Fans initially saw her as a supporting character in the tangled Cassadine and Faison storylines, but it quickly became clear she had a far bigger secret: children. Liesl's chilling exterior slowly chipped away to reveal unexpected depth. Beneath the poison vials and kidnapping schemes was a mother carrying a lifetime of loss. She loved brutally and imperfectly, but fiercely, and that fierce love would become the defining trait of the Westbourne legacy. The father figure from hell, César Faison. To understand the Westbournes, one must understand the man responsible for half the family line. César Faison, played by the late Anders Hove. A supervillain in the finest soap tradition, Faison was obsessive, dangerous, and brilliant in a way that brought chaos to every corner of Port Charles. His twisted romance with Liesl produced children whose lives would be stamped by the shadow of their father. Yet, oddly enough, Faison never truly wanted a family. He wanted power, control, and the unattainable love of Anna Devane. The Westbourne children spent their lives either fighting against or unknowingly repeating his patterns. The eldest child, Britt Westbourne. The character who introduced viewers to the family was, of course, Dr. Britt Westbourne, portrayed by Kelly Thiebaud. Known affectionately, and sometimes not so affectionately, as the Britch, Britt arrived in Port Charles as a scheming, insecure doctor desperate for love and validation. Her arc. Britt's early run placed her firmly in the villainous category. She lied about pregnancies, manipulated relationships, and schemed with her mother. Yet fans grew to adore her because her villainy came from vulnerability, not malice. Over time, Britt transformed into a complicated antihero, capable of genuine redemption. Her relationship with Nicholas Cassadine offered some of her richest storytelling, merging the Westbournes with one of GH's major dynasties. Her later friendship, and sometimes romance, with Jason Morgan showcased her emotional growth and her tragic human side. Her fate. Britt's exit from the show was heartbreaking, cementing her as one of Port Charles' most beloved bad girls turned heroes. Her legacy continues to shape Liesl's motivations and the family's emotional arc. The lost son, Nathan West. If Britt was the spark that introduced the Westbournes, Nathan West was the heart that made viewers fall in love with them. Played by Ryan Peavy, Nathan entered the canvas as a clean-cut detective with a moral compass that seemed almost unbreakable. Nathan's parentage twist. For years, Nathan believed he was the biological son of Madeline Reeves, making him part of the extended Reeves and Cassadine webs. But the truth unraveled slowly and dramatically. Nathan was actually Liesl Albrecht's son, hidden away to protect him from the darkness of César Faison. This revelation cemented him as Britt's brother and gave Liesl her most redemptive storyline. Her love for Nathan, pure, unconditional, and self-punishing, revealed a side of her that fans had never seen. Nathan and Maxie. Nathan's romance with Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, became a fan-favorite pairing, known simply as Naxie. Their relationship embodied everything soap fans love: slow-burn affection, comedic tension, and ultimately profound devotion. Nathan's tragic death remains one of GH's most emotional storylines of the last decade. His loss reshaped Maxie's life and plunged Liesel into new depths of grief, further complicating the Westbourne family's already tragic tapestry. Another branch, Nina Reeves. Though not biologically a Westbourne, Nina Reeves, currently portrayed by Cynthia Watrous, is deeply intertwined with the family tree. For a time, Nina believed she was Nathan's sister, due to Liesel's long-standing lie that Madeline Reeves was Nathan's mother. This connection bonded Nina to both Nathan and Britt in complicated ways. Even after the truth emerged that Nina was not related to Nathan by blood, the emotional ties remained. Nina's role as an honorary family member underscores the core theme of the Westbournes. Found family is sometimes more powerful than biology. Extended connections: Bailey, James, and the next generation. Nathan and Maxie's son, James West, continues the Westbourne line. Though too young to drive storylines at present, the potential for his future involvement in Port Charles drama is limitless. G.H. loves a good legacy character, and James could grow up to carry both his father's goodness and his family's complicated history. Britt had no children of her own, a poignant aspect of her storyline, but her emotional connections, especially with Spencer, Jocelyn, Brad, and Jason, serve as spiritual extensions of the family tree. The Westbourne legacy: why this family matters. The Westbournes may not have the decades-long history of the Quartermaines or the Cassadines, but they hold a unique place in General Hospital history. Their stories have carried. 1. Redemption. Britt and Liesel both underwent major transformations, proving that even the darkest hearts can find light. 2. Tragedy. Nathan's death, Britt's struggles, and Liesel's losses gave the family an almost Shakespearean dimension. 3. Complexity. With ties to the Cassadines, Faison, and the Reeves family, the Westbournes are a crossroads of several major GH power lines. 4. Heart. Despite their messy past, the Westbournes ultimately became a story about love, painful, imperfect, but deeply human. Final thoughts. From villains to heroes, from secrets to sacrifices, the Westbourne family has offered General Hospital viewers some of the most emotionally rich storytelling of the last decade. Whether through Britt's biting wit, Nathan's unwavering goodness, or Liesel's operatic blend of menace and devotion, the family carved out a legacy as one of Port Charles' most unforgettable clans. The Westbournes remind us that no matter how dark the past, there is always room for redemption, and that family, in the end, is defined not just by blood, but by resilience, love, and the stories we choose to carry forward.